So this is a Glory from 1999. This is going to be a war movie and starter movie. Okay, it's going to fight our S-33. It's like a civil war era, 1860s. Castings Denzel Washington and Morgan Freeman, so this will be pretty good.
Hope you are keeping well and not worrying too much about me. You mustn't think that any of us are going to be killed. The Massachusetts men passed through here this morning, east and west, down here ready to fight for their country, as the old fellows did in the Revolution. Before this war began, many of my regiment had never seen a Negro fight for men and women whose poetry is not yet written, and as renowned as any. Heard of yet another defeat. I am honored to be part of such a splendid company. Giving orders to 100 men, most of whom are older than I am.
He's a captain, the speaker.
Believes that the evil eye can win, and that love can overcome all odds.
Pretty good writing.
Father.
Cannon fire. And moving so slowly. It's actually a gruesome. A man here just exploded. And is he injured? Seems like they have a much better weapon. Is he there? He's alone now. I guess he's captured.
You alright there, Cam?
Morgan Freeman. He remembers. Injuries.
Surgeons are all busy, but I'll fix you. All right, enough. Let me know if I hurt you. Well,
He was grazed by a bullet.
Who got it from a friend of his who's one of Stanton's clerks. He's gonna free some of them anyway.
My God.
Yeah, victory. Which is, I guess, what this is.
There are no anesthetics back then.
Am I hurting you, Captain? I'm sorry.
All the other officers are dead.
And Forbes are working for your father, helping him with resettlement for the Freedmen's Relief Association. How's Robert?
Actual PTSD.
Robert.
And the classes is quite unique.
Had to issue them pikes rather than guns. Of course, they deserted, so would I.
Have you met Frederick Douglass?
I understand you were at Antietam. Great and a terrible day.
The governor is proposing to raise a regiment of soldiers.
No. It was not just my idea.
Dignity to those who have known only degradation.
Colored soldiers, Rob. Just think of
Robert to be commissioned colonel of the 54th Massachusetts Infantry.
Another war.
It's a wonderful idea.
Splendid job, young man.
Bravo, Robert.
It's from the Princess Bride.
I mean, I know how much you'd like to be colonel, but a colored regiment? Handing out guns to 1,000 coloreds? I'm gonna do it.
Yes, he has a princess of life.
I want you to come with me.
Me? Picture me in charge of a regiment? In charge of anything.
I would be honored to have you.
Doesn't want to be a leader.
Then you're an idiot.
Is it true? There's to be a colored regiment?
So it seems.
Then I am your first volunteer.
Yes, they really want to fight.
I am Colonel Robert Gould Shaw. I am your commanding officer. The same courage, spirit, and honor will one day restore this union. God bless us all. We will commence with forming companies.
Company officers, take charge of your men. Report to your respective officers by the letter of your company. It's in the top left-hand corner.
Why do you pay for that?
Thomas, sir.
Shoot for the shots.
Fourier, Emerson, all the transcendentalists.
Please better close up on that dog.
Well, if you don't mind, I'd prefer a space with more sufficient reading light.
Oh, I like it when niggas talk good as white folk.
Denzel Washington.
It would be my pleasure.
I am a free man, as was my father before me.
Oh, you free? Well, why don't you move your free black ass on out my... Ain't nobody said nothing to you, pap.
Wonder when they're gonna give us the blue suit.
Since he has lost all hope.
Carolina, well, you ought to know better than that, boy. Hey, would you quit that?
Intimidating.
Can't you see that he's mute?
You mean this child can't talk?
How do you know?
Come over here, honey.
Ran away when I was 12 years old. I ain't never looked back.
What you doing since then?
I run for president.
Joking around.
How was your meal?
The remoulade was a trifle tart, but the souffle for dessert, more ordinary conversationalists, everyone.
Major Forbes, I won't permit that kind of fraternization.
It's only Thomas.
He's an enlisted, need a proper teacher.
For God's sake, a bunch of crippled old goats! Jesus Christ, we're gonna be here day and night till they get this right. Ugly Mexican, African. Did you truly cut your balls off at birth? I'm gonna work on you. Ready? Halt! For God's sake, man, do you not know your right from your left?
What's with the language?
Here do not know right from left.
Help them.
This is your front. This is your rear. This is your right. And this. 1, 2, 1.
Teaching is questionable.
Bloody Hindus, get it right. Look, gentlemen, are you a member of Congress or something? Or are you the bloody Prince of Africa? But don't look at me, look more.
The men learn very quickly, faster than white troops, it seems to me. Grave and sedate under instruction, and they restrain themselves. Every tongue is relaxed, and every ivory tooth is visible. They must have had to learn this from long hours of meaningless and inhuman work. There is no doubt that we will leave this state as fine a regiment as any that has marched.
And actually great, I think.
In accordance with President Lincoln's wishes that the Confederate Congress has issued a proclamation, taken in arms against the Confederacy will immediately be returned to a state of slavery. Taken in federal uniform will be summarily put to death.
There.
Officer taken in command shall be deemed as inciting servile insurrection. Full discharges will be granted in the morning.
Yeah, the people in the back can hear as well during rain.
They're not here in the morning. I understand.
You want that blue suit, nigga?
You all hear?
You're not this way, boy. You'll get up. I say you're not before. Do you understand English? I said get up.
Wait, so what happened to him?
Sir.
I have no doubt that you are a fair man. I wonder if you are treating these men too hard.
The boy's your friend, Dizzy. Let him grow up some more. That be all, sir.
Actually dismissing his advice.
That's the world here, what? God? 11911 192. Going around that we're to be used only for manual labor. The men are all living for that day. I know I am.
He's living PTSD. Actually good shooting.
As you were.
Shot, Private.
Thank you, sir. Squirrel hunting.
But you're handy with a gun. Faster. Faster!
Reloading is not that good.
Do it! This time, I want it done quickly. Fire 3 aim shots in a minute.
3 in a minute.
Your gun. Faster! 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 Do it! Do it!
What's the point of that? Actually so.
Teach them properly, Major.
And it's lacking in teaching. Quite an example.
Company! Fire!
Why do you treat the men this way, Rob? Why are you so hard on them?
He's not a very good soldier. Getting these men ready for battle.
Robert.
Yeah, exactly.
They march well, they're disciplined.
No thanks to you.
I beg your pardon? Think you are? Acting the high-up colonel.
And he's higher, so
You don't believe in what we're doing here. Maybe you shouldn't be part of it.
Left right, little finger along the seams of your trousers. Marching is probably all they'll ever get to do.
you want to test them. Yeah. To shoot to
Their lives to be here. They have given up their freedom. I owe them as much as they have given. I owe them my freedom. My life, if necessary. Maybe so do you, Cabot.
Set off! Thus! Guard! Not reading your books now. Go on, get over. Stab me. Come on! You prissy little schoolgirl! You're the worst soldier in this whole company. Now hit me! I said get up!
Alright, backing down.
Got the duck, that's all.
Sergeant, deal with that man. Carry on, Sergeant Mulcahy.
First strike to the rear, back to work.
Robert.
Enlisted men.
No, he's not meant to be.
Commanding officer. First get permission. And private.
Yes.
Actually, Chance. He's Chance.
Why don't you take your drum on outside and practice?
Shaw, he a hard man. He a weak white boy.
He kind of answered him back.
Only his reading he in charge is because his mom and daddy fixed it so. Ooh, what you think now? You just thought you was so smart, didn't you?
Actually, bully.
A man say there's a farm ain't but 2-3 miles from here. The lady over there give him biscuits and gravy. If he bring his friends, she feed them too.
Find out they liable to shoot you.
Old man or is you an old woman? I forget.
He's reeling him in. What the?
Camaraderie, which is different from ours. For if I were a man of real strength, I might do a great deal. But I am afraid I don't want to stand in their way because of my own weakness.
Say, Merry Christmas,
Okay.
Robert.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Thomas.
Oh, you can say.
Are all up to the vision planning the next disaster. You're among friends. Here they're deserting 10 at a time.
Oh, you're misinformed. We haven't had a single incident.
3 square a day, a roof over their heads. And they gotta know that nobody's gonna let them fight. Am I right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, surely.
I'm afraid that kind of item has to be reserved for those units whose fighting readiness, you understand them.
Planetary doesn't make sense. Only footwear. You're going to war on foot.
Delicious local jam. Myrtleberry, isn't it? Blueberry. Oh, right. Twit.
What is it?
We've, caught a deserter.
It's bad.
This guy.
Go shoot him, isn't it?
Prisoner is to be flogged before the entire regiment.
Not with a whip, not a...
Never question my authority in front of others.
On all us chillins must learn
Major
to...
Forbes, stand at attention.
Here comes.
You may commence.
Oh, here comes. The head marks.
Proceed.
And eye contact. Okay, I think that's enough. Well, is anyone stopping, bruh? Okay, this is gonna mess up.
It would be a great help if I could talk to you about the men from time to time.
Yeah, do you want the shoes?
Men need shoes, Colonel.
Yes, I know. I've been after the quartermaster.
Now, boy was off trying to find himself some shoes, Colonel.
What the actual?
All of the men like this.
That bottle I was talking about?
I want 600 pair of shoes and 1,200 pair of socks.
Colonel, but we just don't have any. Not for anybody.
I see. Pity. I'll just have a look around, see the...
My man's getting crazy.
Without proper shoes because you think it's funny, where would that power come from?
All right. Hey, calm down.
Drink.
Okay, buy me some shoes.
everything you need?
No, sir.
Keep me.
Anything be done?
Wait, what did
They've got
it say?
families. Test this through channels later on.
Battalion! That you would be paid the regular Army wage of $13 a month. You are a colored regiment. You will be paid $10 a month. Regiment fall out by company to receive pay.
Only 10? What?
Dollar, a lot of money. Hey, Papa, you finna lay down for this too?
And they have to take the money.
Where's your pride now? I'm a bullet just as good as a white one. And for less money too. Yeah, oh, Uncle, that'll make your mark. Get your slave with you.
Actually protesting.
If you men will take no pay, then none of us will.
Okay. No pay, that's it. Okay. Oh God. Okay. This is pretty good.
It's all a memory now that the Northman come.
Now that we come. Special assignment from Harper's Weekly.
Harper's Weekly.
Serving an entire nation. Want to know what happens when the men of the 54th see action.
John! Company! Rollins, front and center.
Sir!
This regiment was formed with the promise that only white officers would be commissioned to lead it. Nothing was mentioned, however, about non-commissioned officers. You are hereby awarded the rank of Sergeant Major.
Okay, that's nice. Progressive.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Right, Hines. Ain't no dream. We runaway slave, but we come back fighting men.
On a march better than we. On a march like the Bucra soldier.
Says we march like white soldiers.
Even talk like the Bucra soldier. We slaves in the field when the Yankee man comes. Say we soldiers.
Oh man, this year every day like Christmas.
Like what? Like Christmas.
Hired a group of New Englanders to teach our colored how to read and write.
We'll have a fine time. That's not why we're here.
Just having the coloreds around seems to have scared the bejesus out of the Rebs.
What does happen, man?
No one admiring your parents.
You do, sir.
You didn't think yours were the only coloreds around, did you, Colonel?
I did, actually.
I'm hiking a company over to the Georgia coast in the morning. We'll be foraging for supplies I could use a hand. As if you think your men are up to.
Okay, we are helping him down.
A pleasure.
The troop is fed and bedded down for the night, sir.
Very good, Cobb. We're going into action in the morning.
Very good, sir.
Excited for going to the war. Well,
You are from Boston, are you not?
Let's clear her out! What are you doing?
Liberating this town.
Runner never shooting. Shoot now.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Go ahead.
This is civilian.
That man is Secesh, and Secesh is all the same, son.
You really think anybody's gonna put these boys into some real combat?
this guy's messed up.
Take your hands off the white lady.
That Secesh woman hadn't started it.
What is he even doing?
Away by the hand of God, like the Jews of old. Prepare to fire the buildings.
I will not.
You'll do it, or you will be brought up on charges for disobeying your superior officer.
Not bound to obey it.
Well, you can just explain that at your court-martial.
Yes, you have no option.
Prepare to fire the town.
First squad, second platoon. Fall out.
I guess that's how it is. You have to obey the orders, huh?
That only a letter directly from you to Lincoln himself can have the desired effect.
Come on now, buck up, boys. Hey, buck up now. Come on, boys, get into it, see? And all your troubles will be over. Hey, let me tell you.
Shut up, Trip.
You get up off me, Snowflake. See, the way I
Starting the fight. Great.
I figured this war would be over a whole lot sooner. You let us head on up there where the real fighting is, huh?
The men die.
Is it guy from Breaking Bad?
You men move on.
Like tits on a bull.
You're looking at a higher rank, Corporal. And you'll obey and you'll like it.
That's you. What's your name? I'm putting you up on charges.
Oh, there ain't no cause for that, sir.
What's that, Sergeant?
Just a soldier's fight, sir.
Helping.
You men move along.
Get back to work. Back to work. Let's go. We'll see you again. Banjo, boy. Come on.
Yeah, button up that collar. Tuck in them big black lips. Lighten your skin. Shrink up that nose.
What is he on about?
Let me buy.
Let you buy. March like the white man. You can even wear his suits, but you ain't never gonna be nothing to him. Suit.
That's just backward way of thinking.
The whole world got to stomp in your face.
The white man give you a couple of stripes. Next thing you know, you hollering, ordering everybody around like you the master hit white man's dog.
So full of hate, you just want to go out and fight everybody. Because you've been whipped and chased by hounds. Dying's what these white boys been doing for going on 3 years now. Dying by the thousands. Dying for you, fool. And all the time I'm digging, I'm asking myself when, oh Lord, it's going to be our time. Ante up and kick in like men. Like men! And here's you.
Yeah, it can be.
Stupid ass swamp you ever gonna be.
There's a lot of and I can put that on YouTube.
You can give me and my regiment a transfer to combat command.
Couldn't do it, Colonel.
That's it. How is she going to convince him?
I've written a letter to my father. Yes, I've become quite a student of your operations in this pillaged and burnt under Colonel Montgomery's expedition of the Combahee. Go through the lines with payment to parties unknown, except by you.
With confiscated valuables shipped north as personal baggage.
What, you to the War Department?
Reporting.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
You are bright-eyed, aren't you?
When?
As soon as I can write the orders.
When is he writing them? One shot, that's all it takes. Seems like they're not done. I see a reload earlier. It's actual war. Okay, reload is actually faster. Still not there. Retreating.
How do, Colonel?
Hurts, doesn't it? Extremely jealous. You'll be back in Boston before me, sitting by the fire, reading Hawthorne.
I'm not going back.
Shut. You have to go back.
You won't send me back. It's me.
Why is it that he's not going back?
Colonel Shaw!
What is all this?
You haven't heard? Gettysburg. How Grant's taking Vicksburg, and all on the 4th of July. Oh, looks like it'll all be over by Christmas. So, how did they do? Wire it in. I don't think we got a prayer making the paper. I'll talk to you later.
Rollins has recommended that you receive a commendation. I think you should bear the regimental color.
I wanted to say something, sir, but
What does he want to say?
I ain't fighting this war for you, sir. Nobody gonna win. It's just gonna go on and on.
Can't go on forever.
Yeah, but ain't nobody gonna win. What do we get?
Well, you won't
What
get
do they
anything
get?
to lose.
We all covered up in it, too. I mean, ain't nobody clean. And help them kick in, sir. But I still don't want to carry a flag.
Is that Fort Wagner? 2-pound carronade, a 10-inch coast mortar, and as many of you gentlemen may be aware, the left headquarters has determined a time for our attack. We will proceed with a direct frontal assault. Only a narrow strip of sand, a natural defile through which we can only send one.
24th Massachusetts request the honor of leading the attack on Fort Wagner.
When your men haven't slept for 2 days.
That's right, sir.
Do you think they have the strength to lead this charge?
There's more to fighting than rest, sir. Their strength of heart.
Okay, they're putting heart and soul into this.
book in the other. That if I should die at the muzzle of the rifle, die on water or on land, blessed Jesus Almighty are with me. We see. Have no fear. Amen.
Tomorrow is our great getting up morning.
Amen.
If tomorrow we want you to let our folks know that we died facing the enemy. And up,
yes, Lord.
Amongst those that are fighting against our oppression, died for freedom.
Amen.
We ask these blessings in Jesus' name.
He's gonna troll them, huh?
Killed off my mama. You feel funny. The only family I got.
Well, that's all.
I love the 54.
He's got good acting there. How are you getting it?
No matter what happens tomorrow. Yes, sir. Amen. 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 Yes.
Met the guy from earlier.
If I should fall, remember what you see here.
You go on. We be back directly.
Wagon, carry on. Bayonet!
They're going. There's a lot of mortars. He's waiting there all night. You can even see the enemies. They're just shooting from a downward angle. I guess he died. That's it, that's how Nobi ends. The leader just died. He's sacrificing himself. Morgan Freeman sleeping. Wait, there's more. Wait, so they actually win and he just died. Port was never taken. Okay, that's pretty good. Yes, they were ending there. He's actually insane movie right there. He just sacrificed himself to get into the war. He saw that they can do it. Good job,